Okay, pay attention here. I'm going to jump back over to layers, window layers, and make sure that, in channels, that I don't have either one of those selected, neither one of the masks, and I have my layer 1 selected with white grout all the way around. Now we can reselect and change that color. I'm going to Shift Command S, File, Save As, Shift Command S, and call it Forehead Grout. And that way we'll have this file. And if we ever, Option Command C, hey, I want the grout, but I don't want the outside. Remember, it's 4 pixels. We can just go back to 798, tab 798, and hit return twice. And now we have our file back. And if you wanted, we could do Shift Command H and call it, grout, no border, huh? There. Long name. And we just shut that, Command W, and File, Open Recent, and then back to our forehead because we saved it, right? If I hit Command 0, this is our file with transparent pixels here. Now we don't want to fill it with grout. We want to fill it with color. I'm going to add Command, I'm just going to, instead of 240, I'm going to take this down to about 220, huh? Double click here, 220, and that's good. I want to be able to fill this up. It's 2 pixels in between. What if we can enlarge every single pixel, every single one of these 30 by 30s, by 1 inch or 1 pixel in either direction? So we need 1 more pixel on the side, 1 more pixel on the top, on the right, and on the bottom. So if we want to add 1 pixel all the way around, that's 2 and 2. We'll jump up to canvas size, image, canvas size, Option Command C. And this time, instead of 802, let's go to 800. You have to start thinking in Photoshop. That will let you do so many things. So we have 2 pixels in between. We're going to add 1 pixel all the way around. Click OK. So now, if we zoom in over here, you can see we've got double the gap here that we do out here because this is 1 pixel and this is 2 pixels here and here. Command 0. Now, this is a little series of steps that, I don't want history, I want actions, that if no grout pixel art, I made a little action, it would do that, and then we have all pixels. Isn't that cool? Let me undo. Well, I'm just going to take that down to here, throw all that away, and put that away. So you can make an action for this, but let me show you how it's made. We need to take what's here and duplicate it on a new layer. So you know how that's done, right? Shift, Option, Command, N gives us a new layer. Shift, Option, Command, E merges everything. Then with the Move tool selected, I've got these pixels here. Now I also have them on the layer below it. I'm going to hit the left arrow to nudge them over 1 pixel. See what just happened? Do you see how these lines, this filled up all the way to the side? Let me zoom in, just show you real quick. This filled in. We now have 1 pixel here, 2 pixels here. I'll stay zoomed in so you can see this. I need a new layer, Shift, Option, Command, N, Shift, Option, Command, E. And this time, I'm going to move everything right 1 pixel. You have to have the Move tool or this doesn't work. So I use the right arrow. That fills that in. And don't think that you don't have to make a new layer every time. You do. Shift, Option, Command, N, Shift, Option, Command, E. And you can hold down the Shift, Option, Command and just hit NE. Then I'm going to hit the up arrow. And then this time, Shift, Option, Command, NE. and then hit the down arrow. And now you can see perfect pixels. And this, instead of being 30 by 30, we added 2 pixels, didn't we? So if we drag this out, it's now 32 by 32. Every single one of the pixels. Make Command D to deselect, Command 0. One thing you have to do, though, you have to make one more layer, because if I turn these off, we have gaps. You're seeing that gap is being filled by layer 4. See? So what we have to do is on the uppermost layer, Shift, Option, Command, N-E. Now this, if we turn off everything else, is all our pixels. And that is the action I made right there. That does all of those things that I just explained. Okay? And the Move Current Layer is the nudge. Very cool, huh? So what you do at this point, Command 0, is now whether you're working with the grout with the border, the grout without the border, or the pixels, you have either 798, 800, or 802. You have to know which is which. And if you can't remember, Option Command I. Image size tells you. This no grout is 800 by 800. Let's come back and let me show you how to upsample this, and we'll take it to, say, 3200 or 4000. But we'll stop at 3200 for this.